Good morning, everyone. I really appreciated GOED invited me to give a speech, and I really love to come to Barcelona. But I'm so sorry I can't attend. I think you may have heard that the new coronavirus problem in China. Currently, Chinese government is taking all the possible measurements to fight against the virus, which is under control now. I believe the tough time won't last and all will be restored soon. So don't worry, we are safe. Thank you so much for your and your country's support. We will take care and stay healthy. Thank you. Well, let's get started. As you may know, the Chinese food regulations, in particular the healthy food regulations, is changing in the past few years, and the functional healthy food registration policy is almost stopped in 2017 and 2018, which made a lot of people feel frustrated. But the great news is that since May of 2019, there are about 600 Blue Hat approved until now, and much more registered healthy food successfully renewed or changed information. This is a very positive sign for us. We can expect that the healthy food registration process will become smoother in the following years. I know some people here are very concerned about the status of Chinese food regulations relating to omega-3. Today, my topic is understanding the Chinese regulatory environment. Okay, I will start by giving a general introduction of omega-3 in China. Then I will talk about the application of DHA and EPA in food products, especially focus on food supplements. Finally, I will finish by introducing the current Chinese healthy food regulations and the latest drafted regulation on fish oil healthy food. We can say that the most important omega-3 include DHA, EPA, and ALA. Today, I will focus on the DHA and EPA, especially the DHA, which is the most popular one in omega-3 in China. From the picture, we can see that in China, the main sources of DHA and EPA include fish oil, DHA algal oil, krill oil, and cod liver oil. From a legal perspective, fish oil is approved to be used in food products in 2009 by NHC. DHA algal oil was approved to be used in food products in 2010 by NHC. Krill oil is approved to be used in food products in 2013 by NHC, and cod liver oil is listed in Chinese Pharmacopoeia Part 3. NHC is the National Health Commission. Its former is MOH, Ministry of Health. All new food raw materials and food additives, including food nutrition enhancers, are reviewed and approved by NHC. Well, let's move on to the second topic, application of DHA and EPA in food products. DHA and EPA are widely used in prepackaged common food, infant food, food for special medicine purpose, and healthy food. For example, for prepackaged food, it's very common to find gummies to contain DHA. For infant food, DHA is usually added in infant formula and cereal supplements. For FSMP, DHA is very popular to be used, for example, to be used in infant partially hydrolyzed milk protein formula. Finally, from the picture we see DHA and EPA as the active ingredients are also very widely used in healthy food, such as fish oil soft capsules and DHA drops. But I'd like to draw your attention to the approved sources of DHA and EPA in different food products. Fish oil and fish oil extract are allowed to added in common food, infant food, FSMP, and healthy food, so as the DHA algal oil. However, for fish oil and fish oil extract, for infant formula and FSMP for people under 10 years old are limited to use tuna oil rather than other oils. Then, let's see the Korean oil. Korean oil is only allowed to be used in common food and healthy food. For cod liver oil, we see cod liver oil can't be used in common food, infant food, or FSMP. It can be only used in healthy food as an active ingredient. So, in summary, we can know that almost all sources of DHA and EPA are allowed to be used in healthy food. So today I'm going to mainly talk about the application of DHA and EPA in healthy food in China. I talked a lot of healthy food, but what is healthy food? Healthy food in Europe is food supplement. In the United States is dietary supplement. In Canada is natural health product. In Australia is complementary medicines. In South Korea is health functional food, and in Japan is food with health claims. In China, there are two kinds of healthy food. One is functional healthy food, which is allowed to make health claims. The other one is nutrition supplement, which is made from only vitamins and minerals. Once the healthy food is approved, it is allowed to put the Blue Hat logo in the label or in the packaging. So I may also refer to healthy food certificates as Blue Hats later. From the data we collected, there are a total about 16,000 registered healthy food before 2017. Most of them are domestic healthy food produced in China. As I talked before, since the new healthy food policy implemented on July 2016, the functional healthy food registration is almost stopped. The former CFDA only completed the registration of almost all nutrition supplements in total of 766 in May of 2017. The application of these nutrition supplements were all submitted before the new policy came into force. After July 2017, CFDA started the implementation of filing policy for nutrition supplements. So we can see from the bar graph there are 294 domestic nutrition supplements approved in 2017, 1,645 domestic nutrition supplements approved in 2018, and 1,239 domestic nutrition supplements approved in 2019. And as we know, the data of domestic nutrition supplements filing is incomplete. The actual number is greater. Meanwhile, according to the bar graph of 2019, SAMR started reviewing and approving the functional healthy food registration again in 2019, and 449 products got the Blue Hats. Compared with the domestic healthy food, the trend of imported healthy food is similar. Until the end of 2019, SAMR approved 64 imported healthy food and published in public. But actually, as we heard from the officials, there are more than 200 imported nutrition supplements that got the filing certificates until now. Well, let's come back to the topic of registered healthy food containing DHA and EPA. Firstly, we need to be clear that DHA and EPA as functional components are not vitamins or minerals. So, all healthy food containing DHA or EPA should apply for registration rather than filing. Since 1996, we see there are about 200 domestic fish oil healthy food registered and 68 imported fish oil products registered. By comparison, cod liver oil products and DHA algal oil products are less. In addition, Korean oil products are much less, and these three Korean oil products are all approved in the end of 2019. I think the reason is that Korean oil as a food raw material was approved in 2013. Companies would only prepare the tests and dosages of Korean oil healthy food after 2013. But unfortunately, when they completed the preparation and submitted the registration application, they encountered the new policy, which wastes a lot of time. As you may know, there are 27 approved health claims for functional healthy food in China. According to the latest draft regulation, the three healthy claims highlighted in red will be cancelled, and the six healthy claims such as assisting blood lipids reduction may be cancelled also. But we heard from CFDA meetings, the six health claims highlighted in yellow will remain, so maybe we don't worry about it. What are the health claims of the registered healthy food containing DHA and EPA? From the left pie chart, we see most registered healthy food containing fish oil made the claim of assisting blood lipids reduction, and some made health claim of assisting memory improvement. From the right pie chart, we see most healthy food containing cod liver oil claim enhancing immune. For DHA algal oil healthy food, almost all healthy food made health claim of assisting memory improvement. For the three registered Korean oil healthy food, the health claim is enhancing immune. It is obvious that the functional components and their proportion of different sources are different, so the suitable functional health claims are also different. Well, after we talking about the registered healthy food and the applications of DHA and EPA in healthy food, let's see the current Chinese healthy food regulations. As I mentioned before, July 2016, there is only one policy, registration in China, but since the new regulation implemented on July 1st, 2016, there is the registration and firing double-check system. So what's the difference between registration and firing? Let's see the differences in dossier requirements, approval process, duration, and cost between registration and filing. Firstly, for registration, the product research and development report is the most important document. It should include the pilot scheme validation data, argument report, and the relevant scientific evidences about the safety and health function, product technical requirements, and others. But for firing, you only need to provide the product technical requirements, which is much easier. Secondly, regarding the tests, registration usually requires stability test, animal safety test, animal function test, and even human function test. But firing only requires a stability test and a tester according to the technical requirements. Here is the approval process of imported healthy food registration. In fact, the process of registration and firing is very similar. The big difference is that registration usually requires on-site inspection, but firing does not require on-site inspection. But from the process of firing, we see before we do firing for the product, you need to apply for the firing system account for the applicant. I mean for the company. Okay, I know that people are very concerned about the duration of registration and firing. Registration usually take about 2 to 3 years, but firing only take 6 to 8 months. Because the registration test I mentioned usually take about 1 year, and SAMR review and re-review usually cost half of a year, which is much longer than firing. So, firing process is much easier and the duration is much shorter. Because the dossier requirements, approval process, and duration are significantly different, so obviously the cost for registration and firing is very different. The testing fee is charged by the authorized Chinese laboratory, and the consulting fee is charged by the Chinese third-party agent, like our company CIRS. Here I need to remind that the applicant of the imported healthy food should be the overseas company and the manufacturer should be the overseas factory. Of course, the applicant and the manufacturer can be the same company, but the applicant should entrust a Chinese agent or entrust its Chinese subsidiary to apply for the registration of firing. Finally, I'd like to talk about the latest drafted regulations on fish oil healthy food. On April 1st, 2019, SAMR issued the second batch of healthy food raw materials directories for coenzyme Q10, melatonin, fish oil, broken Ganoderma lucidum spore powder, and spirulina, and the related technical requirements for public comments. Once this draft is officially published, healthy food made from one of the above 5 active ingredients could apply for firing instead of registration. It means that firing policy will be applicable to fish oil healthy food in near future. However, there will be some requirements for the fish oil healthy food. The daily intake of fish oil should be no more than 4 grams, and the daily intake of EPA plus DHA should be no more than 1 gram. The suitable course should be the people with high blood lipids. The unsuitable course include children, pregnant women, and others. The only approved healthy claim is assisting blood lipids reduction, and the dosage form should be soft capsules, which means that the drops are not allowed. What's more, there are also requirements for the fish oil, the ingredients itself. For example, the source of fish oil should be from edible marine fishes, and the available types of fish oil only include TG form, EE form, and high concentrate TG form. Meanwhile, the contents of DHA and EPA in fish oil also have the requirements. So, no matter the fish oil itself or the fish oil healthy food should comply with the Chinese regulations, otherwise you cannot apply for firing. Meanwhile, please note that the second batch of the healthy food raw material is only a draft. Now, it has no legal validity yet. But as we know, the formal regulation will be published soon in early of 2020, and I believe most imported fish oil capsule is compliant and could do the filing, which is much faster and cheaper than registration. Finally, please allow me to briefly introduce the services we are providing. CIS China, as a third-party agent, could help overseas companies register and file healthy food. Meanwhile, we are also providing services such as infant formula registration, FSMP registration, even new food raw material registration, and new food additive registration. You can click on the link to get more information. Here is my contact information. If you have any questions regarding the Chinese regulations, please feel free to contact me. You are always welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the conference, and I really hope I can see you next time.